This is National School Choice Week, and so I'd just like to give some brief perspective as a parent. I can tell you as a parent that deciding where to send your child to school is one of the most difficult decisions. Sometimes that decision determines where we ultimately decide to live. For me and my husband, it was Danbury. We chose Danbury for our kids because of the rich diversity, sense of community, and opportunities that lie only within the largest high school in the state of Connecticut. There are benefits to that size, but a one size does not fit all. I'm also speaking as a parent of 2 high school students in 2 different schools. They are both happy and thriving in 2 different school environments. Every family and every child deserves choice. School choice has been embedded in the state's educational landscape for decades with the purpose of raising student achievement and reducing racial, ethnic, and economic isolation. Magnets, charters, technical schools, and VOAGs are all public school types serving some of our most neediest students in the state. My first exposure to school choice was when my children attended the one interdistrict elementary magnet school in Danbury. I saw firsthand how choice affects an entire community, inspiring, motivating, and connecting students, staff, and families. Danbury is also host to one regional technical high school with hundreds of students on its waiting list. The nearest agri-science program is about an hour away from us. As one of the fastest growing student populations in the state, our families are craving additional options. Not only are we one of the fastest growing districts in the state, we are the only large city in the state without a charter school. After the same rigorous process that all other large cities have opened their charters, Danbury's charter was approved in 2018 along with Norwalk's. In the biennium budget that was just passed last session, Norwalk will receive $2.4 million for its second charter school, and New Haven will receive about $1.2 million for its 7th charter school. And yet, Danbury received nothing for its first. At what point do we call this discrimination? The opposition has thrown out all the usual charter myths and misconceptions, and I can myth bust all day. Some have blamed the city for underfunding its traditional schools, while letting the state get away with not fulfilling its obligation to fund its share. I'm pleased that in the 2023 session, the legislature has committed a record-high investment toward education by accelerating the ECS formula for traditional neighborhood schools, fully funding the excess cost grant for special education, and allocating an additional $150 million toward education reform for all public school types. In this upcoming session, I am requesting that the Danbury Charter School be funded. And I implore my colleagues to support the families who have come before the legislature year after year to advocate for this option and for the opportunity to choose what is best for their children.